Hello everyone. Thanks for joining us today on our discussion about sharing best practices. As we walk around our building, we know great things are happening in the classroom. Every day that we have an opportunity to talk with one another, we realize that there are some really cool projects and information being shared in the classrooms and in the labs. Collaborations such as CTSO and professional development give us opportunities to share best practices with one another. Instructional strategies, of course, improve when we share what we're doing with others. One of the concerns that we hear about this is not that we don't enjoy the experience, but simply when do we have the time? Things like common planning and professional learning communities have long been discussed here at Penta Career Center. We would like to develop ways that allow us to share information in a different way. Knowing that we have constraints to our schedule and our time, is there a way or a system out there that can help us share information to better what we're doing in the classroom? Is there a way to use technology to our advantage? Today I would like to introduce something that I think can enhance what we're doing and our ability to share information with one another, and it's called the Penta Wiki. It's an online community in which we can share best practices, sharing instructional strategies, and it all can be done at any time and any place, whether from the comforts of our own home or here at school during our planning period.
Here at Penta Career Center. And these items that are listed here on the table of contents are ways that we feel might separate projects into general categories that might be easy to kind of sift through the tons of best practices that we do here at Penta Career Center. And so maybe if there's something that you're looking to change up a little bit, something to maybe do a little differently, a little better, hopefully this is the place to go. The first thing I want to highlight is the website references. These are helpful websites separated by categories. You simply click on this link and you'll see that we've created basically a warehouse for different websites that might be specific to these areas. Again, career technical, English, math, science, social studies, and then those things that might be applicable across all the content areas. If you simply click on the link, it will take you to a couple of take you to another page. This one is specifically in English. Here's one in which Mr. Wolf is sharing a couple of the websites that he's used in his English class, and it also gives just a little a brief summary of what those are used for and what he uses them for in his English classes. So hopefully it kind of gives you a direction. So even if you're not an English teacher, you might find these very interesting. For example, if you click on the vocabulary.com, basically it just opens up that website. And it gives you an opportunity to use this website to work through and have fun with the kids in a different way when you're talking about vocabulary. We'll go back. And if I want to go back to one of the other content areas, for example, I might click on science. Here we have several items. Kelly Strom has offered us one of the websites that she uses for various science games. The Khan Academy, something that Gretchen Reiko provided the staff some time ago, has a ton of material in the science and math area specifically. But again, just all these websites are here getting your students involved in the Google Science Fair. These are specific, of course, to science themselves. So hopefully this is a place that you'll feel, hey, I have this great website that I use in my class for my students as a resource either for myself or for them. I want to share this with everybody. Great site for civil rights. Boom. Here our social studies teachers can use this, or anybody, for example, who might be covering the civil rights issues in the class. For all content areas, here's a ton of different things that you might find interesting. And again, the idea here is that if we all throw in one or two, this becomes a huge resource for all of us to use in the future.
And that really is the key. It's a way for us to share ideas in a non-threatening way. It allows us to peruse what other people are doing and kind of decipher what might work best for us in our classroom. Oh, and there's one more thing about this whole thing. It is very easy to use. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You'll be receiving an email which will have a registration form. You'll simply use your email login as an everyday login. You'll create your own password. There are how-to videos and it allows you the opportunity to review material and submit material. The how-to videos show you how to do each of those items. We hope you enjoy using this in the future, and we certainly hope that this is something that you'll find useful in your teaching practices.